Not only are cane toads harmful to Australia, but bears are also having a serious impact on the country. Due to habitat destruction, they are forced to compete for food sources, driving them to migrate closer to residential areas. Leave a comment with the number 1 to start learning about them. Do you know why bears come to cities in the United States? According to American media, some tourists have left leftover food at campgrounds, unintentionally attracting bears in search of food. Over time, they started coming to cities in search of food. There have been many instances of bears attacking vehicles to steal food. Additionally, they search for food in trash cans and attack livestock, causing significant damage to Australian agriculture. Bear attacks are continuously increasing, posing a safety problem for farmers in the area. To address the damage caused by wild bears, the U.S. authorities have implemented measures by installing traps to tackle the problem. These traps are designed to securely grip the bear's leg, preventing them from escaping. The traps are set up so that the bear gets caught and a safety locking mechanism is activated. The bear tracks on the ground help hunters identify the locations where bears frequently visit in search of food. Once identified, they need to thoroughly clean and prepare the area, removing any foreign objects to avoid exposing the trap. Next, they dig a hole large enough to partially bury the trap, ensuring the jaws are below ground level and facing the direction the bears typically pass through. After installation, it is important to check the trap to ensure it operates safely. Regular patrols and monitoring help maintain the trap's effectiveness and minimize risks to other wildlife. Hunters must check the traps at least twice a day. The trap's mechanism will tighten further if the bear tries to escape. To prepare bait to lure bears to the trap location, hunters use items such as cakes, expired food, and peanut butter, and they spread Crisco oil with a pleasant scent. Then they select a new trap site and place the bait box so the bear can easily access it. The ingredients used in the bait must undergo strict inspection by relevant authorities before being used. The bait must not contain any prohibited substances, as this could endanger other animals. bait containers are designed to assist hunters in bear hunting. Hunters often use plastic barrels because of their portability and ease of handling. The barrels are designed with holes at the bottom so bears can easily access the bait without having to destroy the container. Furthermore, chains and bolts are used to secure the barrels to trees after preparing the bait. After preparing the bait, hunters climb up into tall trees at the bait site, ready to wait and observe the appearance of the bears. The special scent from the bait begins to spread and attract bears. The giant bears quickly appear, approach the bait, and focus on eating without paying attention to their surroundings. The atmosphere becomes tense as a large bear is seen standing below. The hunters get ready for the dramatic shot. Hunters say the ideal spot to take down a bear is usually the area behind the shoulders, where important organs, such as the heart and lungs, are located. A bullet hitting this area can paralyze the bear's circulatory and respiratory systems, causing it to collapse within seconds and minimizing the bear's pain.
Ready?
Hunters must undergo extensive gun training from an organization in Australia. Hunters must be at least 18 years old to use firearms when participating in hunting activities. They need to carry all necessary permits, firearm licenses, and health certificates. Hunting bears with the assistance of hunting dogs is an effective and safe method for hunters. Hunting dogs have a keen sense of smell that helps them detect and track bears from a distance, saving time and pinpointing their location. With the support of hunting dogs, hunters can minimize the risk of unexpected encounters with bears in the wild. However, to ensure that hunting activities are conducted legally and responsibly with regard to the environment, hunting permits typically regulate the number of bears a hunter can legally harvest in a season, usually ranging from 5 to 10 bears. Bears have poor eyesight, but a highly developed sense of smell, allowing them to detect human scent from afar. Therefore, when hunting bears, hunters should wear dark-colored clothing and use deodorizing products. Additionally, hunters should move with the wind to avoid having their scent detected by the bears.
Lights out, baby.
Some hunters have violated the law and hunted bears illegally, capturing them and caging them to sell to traders for bear bile, which is considered a valuable medicinal product. This practice has led to a significant decline in the bear population in the wild. Due to the significant decline in the wild bear population caused by illegal hunting activities, the government had to intervene, relocating them to sanctuaries and providing care to protect the species. Since these solutions have been effective in preventing the spread of invasive species, do you believe there are any better solutions? If so, please share your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our upcoming videos. And finally, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so they can watch and enjoy it as well. Have you ever heard about cane toads and wondered how dangerous they can be in Australia? The emergence and spread of cane toads are becoming a serious threat to native ecosystems. How can a species of toad cause so much damage? What measures are Australians taking to control and prevent their spread? Please leave a comment with the number 1 to start exploring the seriousness and ways to deal with cane toads in this video. Before the 1930s, farmers in America were facing a serious problem as forest pests were destroying their crops. After failed attempts to control them with chemicals, the authorities decided to tackle the problem by introducing cane toads from Hawaii, a decision they did not anticipate would have serious consequences for Australia's ecosystem. The cane toads then quickly multiplied and spread across the continent, causing severe ecological damage and failing to solve the problem of forest pests. From an initial population of 1,000, the number of cane toads exploded to 100 million, leading to the collapse of native ecosystems and the extinction of native species, such as lizards, snakes, and even crocodiles. Because cane toads secrete bufotoxin from their skin and parotid glands behind their eyes, this toxin can harm small animals when they bite the toads. Some native animals may not be able to withstand this toxin and may not survive. The toxin of the cane toad is considered one of the most dangerous factors for Australia's ecosystem and native animals. This toxin contains cardiac glycosides, particularly bufotoxin, an extremely potent toxin secreted from the poison glands in their shoulders when the cane toad is threatened. When native animals, such as rats and freshwater crocodiles, bite the cane toad, the toxin is secreted into the predator's mouth, causing sodium accumulation in the heart cells, leading to arrhythmia, and potassium accumulation between the cells of the organs, causing paralysis, difficulty breathing, drooling, and rapid breathing. Not only the adults, but also the eggs and tadpoles of cane toads are toxic, posing a danger to vertebrates such as fish and turtles when ingested. With the rapidly increasing and spreading population of cane toads, their toxin is causing a severe decline in the number of native animals, with some species facing the risk of extinction. Due to the significant impact of cane toads on the ecosystem, the Australian government has had to deploy traps to control them. This method has helped Americans collect about 7 to 8 fish in one trap. They get stuck in the trap because the tall design and locking mechanism at the top prevent them from jumping out. Additionally, this measure helps people avoid direct contact, minimizing the risk when catching them. Nighttime is the most effective time to hunt cane toads because they move around in search of food. To hunt safely and avoid unwanted dangers, hunters need to carry flashlights when setting traps to catch them. Flashlights help you see the path, avoid obstacles, and ensure hunter safety. The Australian authorities have also implemented other measures to eliminate cane toad larvae by setting box traps and using bait to attract the larvae into the traps, reducing the number of cane toads in the area. This has contributed to a decrease in the number of adult cane toads within a year. The cane toad trapping season usually takes place year-round, but it is most effective during the rainy season from June to November. This is when cane toads move more in search of food and breeding grounds. Additionally, hunters need to understand the ecology and behavior of cane toads, as well as safe and humane hunting methods. They will be required to report the number of cane toads captured to wildlife management authorities. The Australian community has shown solidarity and is ready to support efforts to address the cane toad problem, from private golf courses to urban gardens. Professional hunters and staff have collaborated to eradicate these species. They not only use protective equipment, such as gloves and catching tools, but also share the most effective techniques to tackle this issue. Their efforts not only aim to reduce the proliferation of cane toads, but also remind the community of the importance of protecting the environment and local wildlife. addition to traditional trapping methods, hunters use guns to quickly eliminate them. This allows them to take down cane toads from a distance, making the hunt easier and more efficient. In addition to using cane toads as a biological control for pests, they are also utilized in various commercial and non-commercial applications. This species has been hunted as a food source in some areas, with their meat being used after removing the skin and parotid glands. Later on, cane toads were also kept as pets, becoming a unique and unusual hobby for many people. Do you agree with implementing strict regulations to protect the safety of American people? Comment with the number 1 if you agree with the above measures. If you know of any new countermeasures, please comment to help protect public health together. Don't forget to share the video with your family. For good luck.